Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. I am a photographer and filmmaker, and I've been making images my whole life, and I love to make some cool stuff, but sometimes the stuff I see in my mind, I just don't have the ability to go out into the real world and shoot it. And that's where AI really helps out. And one of the best AI image generators is Dall-E 3, but it's like 20 bucks a month because you have to get it through ChatGPT. But there is a workaround that allows you to get it for free, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's jump into my computer, and here we go. All right, let's go ahead into the computer, and this is Dall-E 3. And we can see here that it creates some really cool looking images. But the only way really to get it with Dall-E 3 Direct is to go through ChatGPT. And in order to use Dall-E 3 with ChatGPT, you have to pay for the premium subscription, which is 20 bucks a month. But if you come over here to copilot.microsoft.com, that's right, copilot.microsoft.com, you can actually use the image generator here that uses Dall-E 3, and you can do it for free. So I went ahead already and I went in and created a few descriptions of images I would like to see. And so I'm going to come over here and just copy them on in there, the first one there. And we can see that it's starting to work, and it'll take just a moment. And we'll get a little message there that says, I'll try and create that. And then it'll show the image box pop up that's actually going to create 4 images at the same time, which is actually really nice because if you use ChatGPT, it actually only creates 1 image at a time. Now you can also see right here, it says powered by Dall-E 3. So we're definitely getting Dall-E 3 going on there. So now we can see here I asked for a strikingly beautiful aristocratic French royal from the 1700s riding a skateboard in front of the Eiffel Tower. And this is funny for multiple reasons because there was no Eiffel Tower in the 1700s, and also they didn't have skateboards back then as well. So to have an aristocratic royal from back then riding a skateboard in the Eiffel Tower, the AI had to do some time traveling and time bending. So, all right, let's go ahead. I like this one right here. Let's go ahead and click that. And if you want to save this image, just simply click on the 3 little dots right there and go ahead and click download, and it'll start to download. And I went ahead and created a folder there called Copilot Images, and now it is saved, and we can do that. Now, here's the other thing. If you click on this button right here, it's like the little expand button there. It's going to give you the option to actually change this from a square image to a landscape image. And we'll go ahead and click landscape. It's going to start regenerating the image. And generally when this happens, it changes the image up a little bit. So you're not going to get the exact same image just in landscape. It's actually going to recreate the image. And it'll try and keep most of it the same, but it's going to be a little bit different. And as we can see there, it is definitely different. But we do have a landscape image there. Now, if we want to undo it, we can just simply click undo, and it goes back to the way that it previously was. Now you can also do some editing in here. As you see, as I go over different things and highlight different things, it'll give you the option to create, various, edits in here. If you want, you can use the designer tool. There's pixel art, watercolor, block, steampunk. There's all kinds of stuff. So if I go ahead and click something like steampunk on there, it's going to recreate the image with sort of a steampunk style. And there we go. We can see that there. Looks very cool. So now when you're done, just click looks good. It'll save it right there. And now you can go ahead and download that image, and we'll put it back in the same folder right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty quick and painless, I have to say. And if you want to share something, I believe you can click right there. I think that's copying it, but you can click the share button right there. And it's just kind of a cool thing. And again, it's powered by Dall-E 3. Now I'm going to go ahead. I have a couple of other images, a couple of other things in here that you can do. And I'm going to go ahead and do some different styles on here. So I'll put in a new command, a new request in there. So this one is an image of a hilariously funny half dog, half hippopotamus animal with rainbow colored eyes begging for a popsicle. So we'll see, we'll see what it creates with that kind of crazy request. Now you may see right here, it's showing that 2 of 30 have been used because I created one. I had one generation already. This is the second one. And so there you go. Now it didn't really give me a whole a feel really of a hippopotamus, but it definitely has, the dog there begging for the popsicle. And it does have rainbow eyes. It also apparently gave the popsicle a rainbow color scheme as well. So yeah. Now I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to go to where it says a rugged and alluring futuristic humanoid cyborg biracial female carrying a futuristic sword standing on top of rubble with the aftermath of a post-apocalyptic battle behind her. So I'm going to go ahead. That seems pretty ominous. I'm going to go ahead and paste that in, see what we get. And I'm going to mix this one up a little bit when that one comes through. So we'll see this one's, it's going to start going through. It'll say, I'll see if I can create that. And we'll notice here that it says 3 of 30. So I'm going through my allotted generations for the day. And there we have it. It looks like it has given us a couple of images. We'll click on this one here. And we definitely have a kind of cool and crazy look there. I'm going to go ahead and save this one first. I'm just going to hit download. And I'll save this to the same folder there. But this is the original. You can go and do something like pixel art if you want to recreate it into pixel art. So there you go. You can definitely get a cool sort of look there. You can go back. You can do watercolors, block print, steampunk, claymation, art deco, low poly. There's all kinds of different ones, origami. I'm going to go with art deco. Let's see what art deco looks like with this. And there you go. That actually looks really pretty good. Now you can even do things like here, like it says, you can add glowing cybernetic tattoos, make the sword emit sparks, change the rubble to twisted metal. I'm going to go ahead and choose add glowing cybernetic tattoos and see what it comes up with. So right now, I think the image is looking really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. You see it did change the overall image some, but you still get the same basic type of vibe that you prompted for. And let me go ahead and download this and save it because I kind of like this image. I think it looks kind of cool. And there we go. But now we have the glowing cybernetic tattoos on there. And you can see you can change different things on the image if you want to. And you can highlight different parts of the background or whatever. So now you can add something in here. You can type your own prompts if you want. You can say something like add a car that is on fire in the background. And then you can go ahead and wait for it. Oops, there we go. I think I spelled everything correctly in there. All right, now let's see what it comes up with. Oh, it says it couldn't create any images there. I think maybe it's a little bit too graphic. They do have some filters on there, so there might be an issue with that. And that's something to be aware of with Dall-E 3. I have found Dall-E 3 to be pretty, I don't want to call it a nanny state, but it is fairly restrictive. I mean, it's not just like PG-13. It's like PG. They don't really want anything that's going to be too overly violent or too scary or anything that's too sexual. So you have to be careful with that. All right, well, I'm going to change this to steampunk right quick, and we'll let it create there and see what it comes up with. And it looks like it is recreating the image as we wait. Yeah, and that steampunk looks pretty cool. I like it. I like it. It definitely looks good. I'm going to go ahead and click looks good. And so now we have it, and we can go ahead and save it there. So, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's pretty quick and easy, and Dall-E 3 is going to work right there in Microsoft Copilot that you can use absolutely free. Now, you will need to actually have a Microsoft account, which is free to sign up for. It's free to maintain. You don't have to do anything. You just need an email address so that you can get your account going, and then you can start using Copilot. And this actually works not just on your computer, but it works on your phones, whether it be an Android phone or an iPhone. All right, everyone. Well, there you go. That's it. That is how you can use Dall-E 3 and generate images with it absolutely free. And you can do this on your computer, you can do it on your tablets, you can do it on your phones. It's very, very cool. Now, if you have a free subscription or basically just using the free service, it's not really a subscription you have to sign up for, but if you're using just the free part of it, then I believe you get about 30 generations a day. And if you use the paid version, then I guess you can use as much as you want because you'll be going through ChatGPT instead of Copilot, the Microsoft Copilot. So there you go. Anyways, I'll leave links to it down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'll also leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel. And follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.